Hello guys and welcome to a brand new F1 2015 video. We are here in Bahrain for round 4 of this Nico Rosberg last to first career mode as we get a good start. Bahrain is one of my favourite tracks as we dive up down the inside of a load of cars into turn 1. As you can see, Hamilton just up ahead. I think he got a bad qualifying as we try and hold around the outside of Marcus Ericsson. We have to brake to avoid lashing into the bag of Nico Hulkenberg. Can we get the German into turn 3, I think that was, or maybe 4, and we comfortably get into 9th position as he's pushed down the positions. Not a bad start. Bahrain is actually a track that I like. Tyre wear here is reduced because of the nighttime conditions as we fly down the inside of Pastor Maldonado. He's still on our inside, but we've managed to get past him now. Next up is Ricardo, and he should not be too fast in a straight line because of that power unit, that Renault power unit that he has in the back of that Red Bull car. Bahrain, yeah, as I was saying, tyre wear is reduced because of the nighttime conditions, but it's still quite, it's not as easy on the tyres as you'd expect. We try and we're very quick around here. We fly around those few corners and we're now instantly on the back of Daniel Ricciardo. A beautiful exit off that corner. We use the slipstream. We're still in rich mix as remember we put it up into rich at the start as we managed to complete the move on the brace as we go too fast into that corner. We managed to get past Grosjean, but we did not even mean to do that as Massa is somehow in the lead of this Grand Prix. But look at the run we've got on our teammate Hamilton. We swoop to the inside. Look at the overspeed, insane overspeed. As we lock up, we go a little bit deep. Will we be able to keep the position from Lewis Hamilton? My speech is slurred now. We managed to squeeze him out. This is like the duel in the desert, but it's probably going to last up until now because we are now going to put our foot down and try and race away from our triple world champion teammate Lewis Hamilton, as now Hamilton is still on the back of us. We have not been able to race away. Our prime tires have not been good enough as we go deep into that corner. Hamilton is still right behind us, and Massa is in 4th, who was leading the race. So it is pretty tight up at the front as Hamilton just flies past us and gets 5th position. You wouldn't be expecting the two Mercedes to be battling over 5th position at the start of this Grand Prix. Our tyres are already going. As you can see, I was talking about tyre wear being reduced, but it's still pretty bad in these nighttime conditions. Hamilton, I think, got a bad qualifying, 5th or 6th, I think he qualified, so he's not managed to gain too many positions so far. So, as I think we're pitting on lap 9, 10. We're probably going to go for a 2-stop prime option to just try and do an alternate strategy from the IR, who I believe are doing a 3-stop in this Grand Prix. We put it down into lean to try and save fuel for later on in this Grand Prix. We don't need to be using rich with these warm tyres. We wouldn't get much out of these tyres anyway. So Hamilton is still right on the back of us. Massa, as you can see, we skip on to lap 7, has dropped away quite a bit from that leading pack of Raikkonen, Bottas, I think, and Vettel is going to be, isn't it? As now we've got DRS, but Hamilton uses the slipstream. He's got DRS too, of course, and he's trying to hold it down the inside. We try and push it around the outside. We keep it around the outside, and now that's good because, as you saw, we got DRS, so we are within 1 second of the Williams driver Felipe Massa. My speech is getting really slurred. I don't know why today. So if we can put a car between us and Hamilton, who is insanely fast round here, we're doing our best to try and hold him off, but he's very fast. So if we can put a car between us and our teammate, that would really help us out, as we've got the top 3 pitting, I think. Let's see. No, somebody stayed out. We are into 3rd position in this race. So I think that might have been one of the Ferraris, probably, because they didn't want a double stack. So one of the Ferraris has probably stayed out. The other one will probably be pitting this lap. So we are into 3rd position in this Grand Prix, as we usually do. We are going to go deeper into this stint because we are on the more durable tyre. And now we are still quite close to Massa, close enough to get DRS, but we haven't managed to close up as much as we'd like. And Hamilton is now really close to us. He's still very fast and he's still managed to keep up. I'd have thought his tyre wear would have kicked in by now because ours has. We're on the more durable tyre, so he's managing his tyres very well, as the AI usually do. We're taking a deep line into there. It seems to have worked quite well. We're closing up on Massa. I don't think we'll need to overtake him because I think he will be pitting in this lap. We put it up into Rich and try maybe, hopefully, to maybe get an overcut, or maybe not an overcut, but you know. Nope, Massa's not going in. That's a surprise. Neither is Hamilton. So Hamilton and Massa are probably doing 2-stop strategies, unlike the top 2, because Vettel hasn't come in. So that's a surprise. I thought all of the AI were doing a 3-stop as we managed to get past Felipe Massa. This is unbelievable. I thought that all the AI would be doing a 3-stop, so I thought we were comfortable, but obviously they're not. So it's the 2 Finnish drivers are the only front runners to be doing 3 stops. So everybody else is doing 2 stops. They're going quite deep into their stint, as you can see now. Vettel, Hamilton and Massa both box. So we now need to try and take advantage of this, not get undercut by our teammate Hamilton. I think we're pitting in this lap, and look at our tyres. They're insanely worn. Orange, and going on to red very soon as Raikkonen on a 3-stop sets a stonker of a lap time of 35.1, and he is flying. Raikkonen, Bottas are into first and second as well. Now we skip on to the end of lap 11, so it wasn't lap 10 that we were coming in. Lap 11, I think we might be doing a prime option, I'm not sure. Let's see. Our front left tyre is almost red now, so that you can see the amount of tyre wear. I thought it would be reduced, as I've already said, but obviously not. What tyre are we going on to? We are going on to the option tyre. We'll see how far we can get on this stint, and that will determine whether or not we go on to the prime or options at the end of the Grand Prix. We have already dropped down to 3rd, and there goes, who's that? Bottas. No, Hamilton's already gone, hasn't he? No, there's Hamilton. I'm confused now. Hamilton's into 4th. We're into 5th. So I need to look at the race route. So I got really confused then. Here we go. Where is Massa? We've managed to overcut Massa, and Hamilton's managed to overcut Massa as well. No, we haven't managed to overcut Massa. We were in front of him anyway, but Hamilton's managed to overcut Massa, so that's good for the constructors, but not good for our championship hopes, as now we are trying to close up massively on Lewis Hamilton. He will be on the option tyres again, but I think we have got the pace. If we're on the same tyres, we have got the pace over these AI and probably our teammate. Our teammate's probably the fastest driver on the grid apart from us, so we are closing up to him rapidly. Lap 13 of the Grand Prix. I think this is a lap or 2 after we pit. We're very close as we squeeze it down the inside. A very, very aggressive move. I don't even know what we were thinking. We just squeezed it down the inside of Hamilton. Now we need to go. We were being aggressive. A 34.0, a second faster than Raikkonen's time, and we are flying. I don't even know what we were thinking. We were just thinking championship. Hamilton is going to be no doubt our rival in this championship, and we needed to get rid of him as soon as possible. And now we are on the back of Valtteri Bottas, who is a 3-stopper. We've both got. No, I've got 1 stop to make. He's got 2. He comes in for his pit stop, and we do not manage to go faster on that lap. Lap 15 of the Grand Prix. I'm not sure which lap we're pitting. Something like lap 20, lap 21, maybe. That we're coming into the pits for our box, as their Vettel is further down than we'd have expected, so we haven't caught up to Vettel, and it's important that we do. And now lap 18 of the Grand Prix, we have done just that. We've managed to push on these option tyres, which are the much faster tyre around here. As can we get past him? He's been held up by Stevens a little bit. We go really deep into that corner. Can Vettel get past us? No, he actually can't. Our tyres are going yellow. I'm not sure, but we might have to do primes at the end as we go horrifically deep. We nearly lose our front wing. That's so bad. And Vettel still hasn't managed to get past us. He'll get DRS. Will he be able to attack? He'll move to the inside, but we managed to outbrake him and keep the position. So we've lost ourselves a bunch of time to Hamilton. As you can see, we were right behind the Manor car, but it managed to pull away a little bit. So now lap 19 of the Grand Prix, in we come for our final pit stop. Is going to be onto the prime tyre. We only managed about 8 laps on those option tyres, so that was So obviously it would be pretty hard to go to the end. So we're going on to plan tires, as I believe the AI are doing as well. So it should be a fair battle, but the AI going deeper into this stint, I think. Let's have a look. They've already pitted. So Hamilton 5th, Bottas 4th, and Raikkonen 3rd. But I'm guessing Bottas and Raikkonen have to make another pit stop each. So it will probably be the same top 3 that we had before these pit stops. Rosberg was Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. So it's just whether or not Hamilton can hold off Vettel in this Grand Prix. No, Vettel can hold off Hamilton in this Grand Prix. So that is going to be the big question that we will try and find out the answer to by the end of the Grand Prix. We need to hope that Vettel can hold off Hamilton, obviously for championship reasons, but we need the points as well for the constructors. But I think it won't be too much of a struggle to win this year's constructors championship, as Mercedes are utterly dominant in the first place. Okay, here we are on to lap 22. Raikkonen has boxed for his pit stop, and I believe Bottas has as well. So the two Finnish drivers who are both doing 3 stops, and now it has gone to the original top 3. Only Hamilton has managed to get past Vettel. So here we are around the final corner. This has been a pretty comfortable race as we come around the final corner to win in Bahrain. We win the Bahrain Grand Prix as Nico Rosberg, Hamilton 2nd and Vettel 3rd, as you could see on that picture there. This should help our championship massively. 2.9 seconds over Vettel and 2.9 seconds over Hamilton. Vettel not too far behind. Then Raikkonen managed to finish 4th. Bottas dropped down to 6th after doing 3 stops. Look at the championship. We're now 6 points behind Lewis Hamilton. Not too far away. Thank you for watching this video, guys. And if you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much.